Okay, so now in this next section, I call it training grounds, where the year teaches us how to live the bigger cycles, like kind of the sub-cycles of 2026. Training grounds of 2026. The three major cycles set the tone that we just explored. The supporting cycles shape daily experience. This is where insight meets reality and capacity is built. So this is where the rubber meets the road in 2026. These three big backbone cycles are there, inviting us to deep change. And then how do we actually engage with them, change, implement, ground them? Okay, this is where insight meets reality and capacity is built. Then we have what's called the eclipses, closing one story and opening another. I'm not giving you a lot of technical information here because it can get overwhelming. You can go look it up. But essentially, sets of eclipses happen twice a year. And maybe you've had the privilege of experiencing either a new moon eclipse when the moon's shadow goes in front of the sun's face, or a full moon or lunar eclipse when the Earth's shadow goes in front of the moon's face. Eclipses are very much about endings and transformation, eclipsing the old, all right? So in February and March, the two eclipses we have are in Aquarius and Virgo. So we are looking at collective patterns, systems, and service under review. We might see that happening personally and collectively. The next set of eclipses come in the summer, in August, summer in the Northern Hemisphere, in Leo and Pisces. And here we get to look at leadership, creativity, sacrifice, and spiritual longing activated with how do we let go of the old and activate something new? Because these eclipses interweave endings and beginnings rather than sequencing them. We're moving between a paired energy with eclipses where it has been for a year or so, Pisces, Virgo, shifting to Leo, Aquarius. So there's like this bridging between different key cycles of change. And so the training that happens with these eclipses, how to transition consciously. Release what is dissolving while staying present to what is emerging. Okay, those are what the eclipses are really supporting us to do in a nutshell. I want to highlight the second set of eclipse patterns are in August. So again, mid-2026, I really want you to kind of see as we go into 2026, you may say, well, we're not really seeing those changes Sheila talked about. Just wait till the summer. If we haven't seen it by then, personally, collectively, it's coming, people. And then with this, accompanying the eclipses is also what we call the lunar nodes shifting to Aquarius and Leo. So the lunar nodes will be in Aquarius and Leo from late July 2026, again, mid 2026, until late March of 2028. So let's lens back for a moment and just a little bit of contextualizing for you. What the lunar nodes are is they're not planets. They're mathematical points that astrologers track in the heavens, in the zodiac wheel. And they symbolize the past and the future. The south node symbolizes past patterns, old ways of doing things. The north node represents that cutting edge call to do something different. Both are holy. The south node energy helps us complete some things and let go of past patterns. The north node energizes us to, whoa, I got to move forward in a new direction. So in this time period, 2.5 years of mid 2026 to early 2028, this will be a dominant theme for us in terms of change. When the North Node is in Aquarius, we are actively exploring collective future and belonging with the difference. Can we belong in our uniqueness? And can we support everybody else to belong in their uniqueness? Right? That's like the cutting edge work we're all going towards. Well, the South Node in Leo will challenge us to look at and change, outdated identity, performance, and ego validation. Can you see me now? How many likes am I getting on my Instagram post? Okay. Like that kind of enculturated experience of oh, I'm going to get validation by external, by others, people seeing me and validating me. No, you don't have to perform to be of worth. Be in your uniqueness. Let your freak flag fly. Aquarius says, be you. You be you. I'll be me. We'll do it together. Okay. The training of the lunar nodes when they go into Aquarius and Leo lead without needing the spotlight. Let's take a moment here. Any of us connected with the United States, what would that be like if our politicians were leading without needing to have the spotlight or do performative, empty gestures? Okay, like imagine a world where we have governance that really leads, okay, and doesn't do it in order to get ego gratification and be seen. I'm just on my soapbox for a moment, but it also applies to us individually and the inner ones in us that are seeking desperately for validation and perform to get it, where it's empty. And we really need to cultivate radical authenticity. That's what very much this cycle invites us to. Astrology doesn't tell us what will happen. It helps us stand consciously in changing times. If you'd like to reflect with the current sky wisdom of the astrology cycles with me and in community, the seasonal sky wisdom councils offer an online space to practice discernment together. You are not late. You are exactly where your choice matters.